Before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by DIYOJ, which is a custom jersey making company who has made the shirt that I am currently wearing right now. Whether it be baseball, American football, and I mean the real football, or as they call it, soccer in the United States of America. And if you guys want to get discounts, hit the link in the description below and you'll be able to do that there. But without further ado, let us get into the video.
Boys are boys from the beginning. If you were born a boy, you stay a boy. Girls are girls right from the start. If you were born a girl, you stay a girl and grow up to be a lady. Only girls can be the mommies. Only boys can be the daddies. Yes, sir.
Latin American women in visual culture.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm studying the unseen body and creative spaces, erasure and exposure of the queer. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Nina, and I studied the arts, education, and social justice.
Yeah.
I'm Joyce. I studied decolonial intimacies, indigenous politics of resistance.
Yeah.
I'm Victoria, and I studied remembering or forgetting, navigating international conflict through collective memory.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Yvonne, and I studied monstrosity, the subaltern praxis. Or should I say I created it?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nunyala. I'm studying living artfully, art as ritual therapy and pathways of decoloniality.
Yeah.
I'm Naomi, and I'm studying Black political economy.
Yeah.
I'm Natalie, and I'm studying fashion history and gender studies.
Yeah.
I'm Jazz, and I studied phenomenological approaches to Black womanhood, specifically.
My name is Marie, and my concentration is the radical disruption for survival, development in sub-Saharan Africa through social anthropology.
Hi,
I'm Kira, and I study textiles and environmental justice.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I studied the intersectionality of medicine, racial disparities, and women's health.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Ava, and I study woman, fugitive family, relationships, and identity, the transformative Black woman.
The hilarious thing is these are the same college students who will complain about how there's a wage gap apparently between men and women, and they fail to realize that the degrees that they have chosen are the reason that there's a pay gap. It has nothing to do with men and women, but their stupid choices.
He shouldn't. Stop recording, please. He can't hear. He's deaf. Nah, he said as a part of his pronouns, he's cam/lens.
Okay.
No. Muslims and blacks are massively overrepresented in prisons.
White people are overrepresented in prisons.
No, they're underrepresented.
I don't know. That's not true, Carl.
It is absolutely
None
true.
of this is true.
No, it's
you are
absolutely
just making
true.
up things.
I'm not
This
making
is
up
not
anything.
true. Are you
Why
saying?
would I make it up?
Are you saying our prisons are actually a majority Black and brown people?
Why does it have to be majority?
No.
Why does it have to be majority?
But then what is it then?
Well, it's something like 30% black. But
Right. Okay. So then it's not. So therefore, it's still more white people.
Yeah, but this is per
Obviously.
capita. But out of a population of 3% black, if the prison population is 30% black, it should be 3% black to be accurately represented. Right?
You said it's 30%. I need to see that. I don't believe that at all.
Well,
I don't believe that at all. Maybe.
Why is it so hard for people to understand per capita? It's crazy that these people get on TV and get on social media and speak the nonsense that they say, but she can't even understand simple math. Make it make sense.
So do you take into account the fact that on average a male full-time employee works longer hours than a female full-time employee?
Not directly, no.
What about if you did it on an hourly rate? What would be the gender hourly pay gap?
Well, we don't have that data set.
You don't have that data?
No, because we ask for annualised salaries from our employers when they report their data in.
Okay, so if a woman was working fewer hours but earning the same rate per hour as a man doing the same job, would that show up as a gender pay gap?
No.
All they really understand is how to complain and talk about how they're perpetual victims. They don't really care about the truth because, as I've said in previous videos, if the truth was to slap them in the face, they would still say it's not the truth.
I just got one more comment for the trans on the end. I don't know why, but why is your bulge in your pants bigger than your...
Come up here, get the best of both worlds. I'll beat you like a woman and beat you like a man.
Caitlin Clark is bringing this money, these sponsorships, we hope, into the league, and other players will benefit from it. But I do think that she is more relatable to more people because she's white, because she's attractive. And unfortunately, there still is that stigma of against the LGBTQ plus community. 70% of the WNBA is black. A third of the players are in the LGBTQ plus community. And we have to do something about that stigma in this country. I think that people have a problem with basketball playing women that are lesbian.
Here we go again with the victim mentality and complaining about how you're oppressed because of the fact that you're black and how white people are apparently privileged because of their skin color. The hilarious thing is these people on The View are getting more money than the average human being, but yet they're still complaining. And if that doesn't make you think, I don't know what will.
Literally. Oh no.
I'm against racism, against oppression.
Have you experienced racism?
Well, no, but that doesn't mean that I can't be against it, because racism is caused by capitalism. Yeah, and we have to overthrow capitalism to get rid of it, to get rid of racism.
Racism is caused by capitalism. If you want to know the definition of stupid, this person embodies exactly that.
I have been loving and nice and kind, and you guys are saying love is love, are screaming at me, telling me to leave, cussing at me. No, I'm not gay. Because God loves you and he wants the message of salvation to come to you. That's not loving.
Homosexuality in itself is rooted in love. It's about loving someone else who is of the same gender as you. That's love right?
It depends on what you call love. So if you take different people's opinions of love, you could try to say that it is love. But if you take God's definition of love, who God is love, and the way that he created us and his plan and his purpose for our life, then it reveals that it's actually not love. It actually falls under the category of lust.
The community of loving everyone are not showing much love to this person, but I'm not surprised because the only time they show love to you is when you agree with the nonsense that they believe in.
Friendly reminder, going to the gym doesn't make you better than anyone else.
My children had no problem understanding me as a woman. They've had a lot of problems with their transphobic father trying to call me a man.
Your children are the same children who would believe that Santa Claus is real, but I don't see you testing out the theory to see whether they can fly or not. I just want to point out to everyone who's watching this video that this person took their time to set up the camera and do what they just did there rather than just go into the toilet that they should be going into. But of course, these people are addicted to social media and trying to virtue signal and show that they are oppressed by something that we don't know what it is. They do what they do.
We went from mother
and son
to father
and daughter.
That's right, this father and daughter used to be mother and son. 15-year-old Corey Mason, who loves mascara and lip gloss, was actually born a boy.
I always wanted to be a girl. I would always, go like this, like this. I was always girly.
Corey started taking puberty blockers at age 11 to stop facial hair growth and deepening of the voice.
Just seeing her courage and her bravery in the face of so much adversity, I think that's ultimately what gave me the courage to come out myself.
My pronouns aren't preferred. They are mandatory. Do not purposefully misgender trans people. You do not get to decide how someone identifies. My pronouns aren't preferred. They are mandatory.
Yes, these people want you to lie against your beliefs so that you can affirm their delusions.
You complained about a man in the women's locker room and you were punished?
Correct. I was punished because I misgendered him.
You lost your job or you're suspended without pay from your job?
Correct, as the soccer coach.
So you were the creep in this. I have to ask, did other employees at the school take you aside and say we're on your side? Did anyone protest your suspension?
None of the other employees did. Other community members have supported me, though, privately.
Thank you for complaining, by the way. Blake Allen, what did you do wrong in the eyes of the school, and how were you punished?
I was in the locker room, and the trans student walked in, and there was the rest of the team was in there, and I was really uncomfortable, and I left, and I told the school, and they just shut me down and said there was nothing they could do, and I was later suspended because I voiced my opinion that a male shouldn't be in the women's locker room, and then when we filed a lawsuit, they dropped the suspension.
How old are you? How old were you when this happened?
I'm 14, I'm a freshman.
You're 14 years old, and when you complained about a dude in the girls' locker room, you got suspended.
Yes.